So the core job of ASCAP is to collect royalties for us songwriters on public performance. So if you're out playing shows, they're collecting royalties from those venues. If a song of yours appears on a TV show, they're collecting it from the back end of the public performance of that in the TV show. Same goes for if your song plays on the radio, they're collecting for there as well. So they're really out there fighting for us to collect our money as songwriters, and that's it's a really huge service, and we can't thank you enough. I
Uh,
mean,
I appreciate that, man. As the
like,
sole representative of ASCAP on that on this
yes,
call, thank you.
I know
Yeah.
it's all you, Aton, and I appreciate it.
So Jamie is totally right. The basic idea is we are going out to all the bars, the restaurants, the venues, but also radio stations, streaming services, television stations, you name it, and collecting money from them for the right to use your music in a public way in their restaurant or on their service. And then that money becomes the royalties that we then send to you. So we're doing all that work for you, but the thing that you need to do to get that money is register with ASCAP and tell us what the name of your song is and what the splits are. So that's on the writer side, but there are also very good reasons why, if you're a songwriter, you should also sign up with ASCAP as a publisher. So, Michael, can you talk a little bit about that? For a writer that isn't repped by a publisher like Penn, what's the benefit of signing up for a publishing company with ASCAP?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, really, it's main public way of stating ownership in something. I mean, what I think so many beginning songwriters don't understand is that as soon as you write a song and as soon as you put it in some sort of tangible form, you have your copyright, but you are the songwriter and the publisher, because being the publisher means that you are the owner. You control all those rights. So until you sign another piece of paper transferring those rights, either whole or in part, to someone else, you are the publisher. So, a lot of songwriters feel like, oh, well, I only want to sign up as a writer, and then maybe I'll register things and put my publisher share with my writer's share. But, that becomes really problematic in the world of film and TV, where we spend so much time, where there's a document called a cue sheet that lists the chronological listing of all the music used in a project. And it's got separate columns for the writer and separate column for the publisher. And, those cue sheets get circulated around the world to all the other ASCAPs, in every other territory. And if they go to input a cue sheet and see a songwriter name on the publisher side and can't match it to a publisher, more often than not, you're going to lose your publishing share, because they don't understand that you've maybe registered everything back in your home country under your writer's share. So it's really critical and worth that extra fee to sign up as a publisher, because every publishing company name in the world gets cleared where it's a unique name. It's yours. It stays with your songs once you register them. That information gets disseminated everywhere. And it's really an important distinguisher, because, I don't think there's too many Jamie Kents, but a lot of people's names are very similar to other songwriters' names. And the way in which you can sometimes tell them apart is via the publishing company, not the name, songwriter name.